BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
She needs some money. Man, you better go to Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. 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 Wonder holler broke, bitch, you get some child support. Section 8 Obamacare, your ass better sell some dope. I ain't here to save your hope, I'm telling you in the dope. Better save your lean card or a twerking liquor store. Better shake it for Habib, better shake it for Mr. Chan. Better shake it for Tyrone, bitch, I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, only fans gon' find your ass a stamp. Who a shopper suck, cause bitch, I'm not your fucking man. It's not my fault you got 5 baby daddies with 4 fucking kids and no else to fucking live. Not my problem, better get your ass a job. Go to sleep in trailer parks, better go to fucking Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. 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 Walmart is always hiring.
Off the liquor, but I hit it. Yeah, I'm sipping on some Henny, going in. All 6. Hey, let me get some Remy. I'ma have my dick in there before it even hit me. If you think I'm about to drop a dime, how you know you tripping? For me the pussy free. For your man, you charge a fee. I'ma get up in the guts and you gon' try to have my seeds, and I'ma be a deadbeat. I ain't tell you had that kid. You know I was about to nut, but you kept on riding dick. When it comes to being freaky, bitch, you an all-star, but you always broke. Better holler at Walmart, so you better take direction. Oh, bitch, take this lesson. Now get up on your knees. I don't wanna hear no questions. Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Damn, this is from the fuck out. Shit. I've been walking, walking in the rain.
I felt that nigga.
She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane.
I felt that nigga.
I'm shopping at suckers every day and night. Being emasculated like a lamb. Calling me motherfuckers, always trying to fight. I'm watching her, baby. I just met her ass on eBay. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane.
I felt that nigga.
I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane.
I felt that nigga.
Now here we go with this bullshit. Her baby daddy is trying to see his daughter. She wants me to fight him. I told her hell no, or get the fuck out. Turn me into a sipping full soul. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave.
I built that nigga.
Man, this some motherfucking bullshit, man. I met this bitch on eBay and shit. She knew I ain't had nothing going on. She knew I just got put out by my baby mama terrorist. And she said she gonna look out for me. Somebody she got her degrees and shit. And I come over there, she got me take care of motherfucking kids. Because what the hell they found up a picture. Got me fighting this shit. Getting put out the house still. Treating me like shit. All because I ain't got shit. Y'all fellas better learn from this. Don't be no sipping forces like me. Bro, you be shopping with suckers. Get served like a clucker. Now I'm out here in the rain. Sip ass slang.
I've been walking in the rain.
I built that nigga.
She done put me out and I feel like a simp as lame.
I built that nigga.
Hey mama, yep. Hey mama, yep. Hey mama, yep. I don't know why I can't have no peace. You got child support, yep. You got sole custody, yep. You alienated me from being a father, yep. So what the fuck you want? This some bullshit.
I'm just an average man with an average life, trying to move on with my life. Baby mama live a savage life. I wish you'd leave me alone. I pay my child support.
Yep.
She got sole custody. My God, why she don't let it go? Why is my baby mama always harassing me? She think I have more money. No. Why is my baby mama always harassing me? Will you please just let me be? So I come on home with a freaking eye, ready to pump and dump. This chick is out of sight. Baby mama calls my phone. Man, what you want? I want that child support check. Man, talk to the state next. She said, what you doing with that stank ass bitch? I said, how the hell do you really know this? People say I'm crazy. I be out there hitting on. But when I turned around, there she go peeping through my window. Why is my baby mama always harassing me? She think I have more money. No. Why is my baby mama always harassing me? Will you please just let me be?
I built
Hey mama,
that nigga.
yep. Hey mama, yep. Hey mama, yep.
Why is my baby mama always harassing me? No, why is my baby mama always harassing me?
Tell me, is it just a dream?
No, why is my baby mama always harassing me? She think I have more money. No, why is my baby mama always harassing me? Will you please just let me be?
Ooh, no. Bitch, you fucked up a good man.
Stop the cab bragging about you having a man, but you know you're lonely.
Stop the cap.
Saying that you got all the dough, but baby, you have no
Stop
money.
the cap.
Saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's
Stop
not.
the cap.
Wearing some mop that you got from the good old pawn shop.
Stop the cap.
Run around saying baby daddy left, but you know it's not
Stop
true.
the cap.
You don't do to live off the government, that's what you
Stop
choose.
the cap.
You fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake, leaving him for Section 8. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. One more time, come on. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Shout out to the Cows gang. Shout out to the motherfucking Cows gang, man. We gotta talk about an unfortunate situation. Some shit that I've been talking about for years. Some shit that ain't never gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? As long as we got baby mama terrorism going on. Definitely gotta talk about this, man. I hope everybody cool though. Hope everybody having a good end of the line of 2025. You know what I'm saying? 2026 right around the corner. And you know, 2025 been a interesting year, journey and shit like that. You know, some shit good, some shit bad. So hopefully you all, including myself, do better or make it better for 2026. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you live, you can make things better. As long as you live, you can make change for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely hoping y'all definitely living your life to the fullest. Yeah. But everybody up in here, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also if you can, donate to the channel. This is a story right here about a man, a father, who tried to save his son from being caught up in jail or dead. And unfortunately, his son, 16 years old, is charged with murder. Accused of killing a 13-year-old by name Jalea Toon. Everybody call her Lily, 13 years old. And allegedly it was his son and two other guys, teenagers, that did the killing. And it come to find out, allegedly they saying it was random. They didn't even know the people. They just came out and started blasting. You can't make this shit up. But you want to know the killing part about this shit? He said that his son was staying with him and the baby mama terrorists helped him run away. You can't make this shit up. Baby mama terrorists assist his son to get away from him, come back to North Carolina and get into the bullshit, run away, and now he's locked up for murder. Damn. Damn.
can't make this shit up, man.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
And when I tell y'all that these baby mama tears don't love their kids, I'm telling y'all, they do not love their children. They only love them for what they can get out of them. You know, pain and suffer to the man. Government daddy's assistance. Monthly checks. Make son husbands out of them. Make them do simp enforcement shit for them. Go out there and bust them dope moves and shit like that for them. And everything else under the sun that benefits them. It ain't never about love, teacher, nurture, and never will be. Not to no baby mama terrorists, not at all. My man Marcus say he got a couch/bed combo out his mama's attic. Good for you, my brother. Yeah. We gotta talk about this and you know, for sure. You know. Forgive me right quick. So yeah. It's been quite a few dads that I know that fought to be fathers, try to be in their son's life or their daughter's life, try to save them from the streets, and their son end up getting killed or being locked up. And all because the baby mama tears didn't want to let him be a father. Let him stay over there. Let him live there and be away from the bullshit over there where she was. These motherfuckers don't care. They don't. And what I do have to say about this father name is Mansell Robinson. I guess he lives in Seattle. He did a video calling out his baby mama. And his baby mama name is Dominique Smith. And he said she should be charged with murder as well, because if it wasn't for her, his son would be at home with him. We're going to talk about this. And the truth, I think about it, I went on his Facebook page and he did a video about the shooting, but at the time he didn't know his son was involved. He was just talking about it. But what I'm going to do first, I'm going to play the news clip about Jalea Lily Toon. They called her Lily. She was 13 years old and she was killed for nothing. And her sister was with her older sister, and she had to sit there and watch her take her last breath. And that's a damn shame. I told y'all, baby mama terrorists destroy. If y'all want to talk about the black baby mama terrorists, they destroy the black community. They are the destroyers of the community. These are not leaders, pillars, queens. These are terrorists. You got to learn to separate the two. We have generational curse because of these terrorists. We have single mother households and praise for it. We have our children out here gang banging, shooting, robbing, stealing, carjacking, on drugs, drop out of school, early teen pregnancies and shit like that. Multiple baby daddies at 15 to 16. You know what I'm saying? No low opportunity. Motherfucker IQ is low in a motherfucker. Motherfucker ain't got a bit of sense. But the baby mama terrorists don't care because she getting a check off of them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play the news clip for Jalea first, and then 2 news clips, then we'll get to the father calling, going his page and by him calling her ass out and explaining what's going on. And this happened a couple of days ago. Again, the killing happened in North Carolina.
Breaking news here tonight. A woman says her daughter is dead after a shooting in Goldsboro. It happened at an apartment community off of Pate Town Road. WRL's Liz McLaughlin is on the scene with more details about what happened.
Still an active scene here in Goldsboro, just off of Pate Town Road. You can see investigators back here looking at evidence where a shooting was reported at about 4:40 this afternoon. Police telling us they're still working to confirm what happened. Just 4 days before Christmas, police tape stretched across a residential area near Pate Town and Oakwood Roads in Goldsboro.
Not conscious, not breathing.
Emergency dispatch recordings show first responders were called to the scene of a shooting Sunday afternoon. A woman at the scene told WRAL the victim was her 13-year-old daughter. Police have not yet confirmed the victim's age or identity.
She was loving. She was in middle school. She was a good kid. She didn't deserve this.
Whitney Toon says gun violence has been a persistent concern in the area and says this loss is devastating for her family and the community.
I'm heartbroken. My daughter's gone. Christmas is around the corner. She didn't deserve this. She's a little girl. She's not coming home. It doesn't matter where she live, where she be at. It shouldn't have happened. And there's other little kids out here that it's in danger as well with the violence.
Police tell me this is still an active investigation and they're not releasing the victim's age or any suspect information at this time. In Goldsboro, I'm Liz McLaughlin, WRAL News.
So yeah, y'all saw that. This happened in Goldsboro, North Carolina. I never heard of that city. So if anybody know about it, you could tell me about it. They were saying that there'd be a lot of crimes and shootings out there. I don't know nothing about it. Perfect Blackness, what's good, my brother? Perfect Blackness in the house. Talking about these baby mama terrorists, man, that lead their son through self-destruction. You already know. Here's another one where the sister who was there,
you know, Lauren, the family
speak on the situation, this unfortunate situation. 13 years old, losing her life for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Lauren, the family of the victim identifying her as 13-year-old Jalea Toon. Her tragic death comes just days before Christmas. Her family telling me there are gifts under the tree that she'll never get to open.
She was my miracle baby. She was premature. She was born 3 months early. She was 2 pounds, 5 ounces. And she came home 2012, right before Christmas. And then she left right before Christmas.
Planning her daughter's funeral was not how Whitney Brown Toon expected to spend the week of Christmas. Overwhelmed with grief, the mother of 4 spoke with me about her 13-year-old daughter, Jalea.
She's a helper. She's friendly, smart, bubbly. Just had this personality that, you know, it's going to be hard. We're not going to get back.
Goldsboro police arresting 3 teenage boys in connection to Jalea's death. They say the 13-year-old was killed just after 4:30 Sunday afternoon in the 200 block of Alpha Court.
I held her in her last moments.
Jalea's 14-year-old sister, Jashia, held her as she took her final breath. She told me they walked with friends to get something to eat. On the way home, she says a group of boys that she didn't know jumped out the bushes and started shooting. She frantically turned around, looking for her sister, and that's when she saw Jalea had been shot.
She looked so scared, like I was scared myself because I hate to have to see her like that. And it was like all on my hands. I didn't want to wipe it off because it's like I still felt her presence. But I still felt that she was with me.
Loved ones affectionately called Jalea Lily, telling me she was your average 7th grader who had a big personality. Jashia today wearing her sister's favorite hoodie because she says it's the closest they'll ever be to one another.
She didn't deserve this at all. Like, people are very cruel because now I have to live on without my sister.
And Goldsboro police say the 16-year-old suspects make their first court appearance today. The 15-year-old suspect will make his tomorrow. And of course, police say this remains an active investigation. Reporting live in Goldsboro, Akilah Davis, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Monday.com's.
So yeah, Cows Gang. So as you see, you know, they said that they didn't even know who they were. They just went out to just shoot at people. And unfortunately, a young 13-year-old is gone because of senseless shooting and killing. And this was right before Christmas. I would say Christmas, to me, is just another day, you know, because Christmas don't stop crimes. And, you know, outside of being around family, it ain't shit to me. You know, And you know, like I said, it's definitely an unfortunate situation. They never put out the 3 teens that did it, you know, but the father put the shit out here. Father put it out here. And you know, I don't know how I feel hearing about my daughter getting killed over something senseless, stupid, and shit like that. You know, so I can't imagine how, you know, the father feels about this unfortunate situation. So I went on dude page and I saw it yesterday. And his name is Mansell Robinson, right? I guess he got a trucking company. It's called Queens Trucking and Logistics LLC. And it looked like he lived in Tacoma, Washington. So I assumed that he was from North Carolina. Yeah, okay. It says on the bottom he's from Goldsboro, North Carolina, and now he lives in Tacoma, Washington. Now I see he got 3 kids on his Facebook page as a profile. I'm not sure if these the kids he had with somebody else, because I think he's in a relationship now or married, and I don't think that's his son that did the shit that he did. Now, this picture right here, I want you to see this picture right here. Who do y'all think this is, Kowski? I know I didn't tell you, but who y'all think this is? Let me make it bigger for y'all. Who y'all think this is? For those that don't know or don't want to guess it, this is his baby mama or his ex or whatever you want to call it, Dominique Smith. This is the one that he called out. The person in the back that's either throwing down the foe or throwing up the foe. Now, I don't know what gangs out there in North Carolina. I don't know what gangs is out there outside of Bloods and Crips and shit. But, you know, in Chicago, that sign right there is throwing up the foes, but look like he's throwing it down. I don't know if they got 4 corner hustlers out there in North Carolina. I don't know. This picture was done in November the 10th of 2022. This is the son that he was trying to save and take away from the city. Now, he was 16 when he did this crime, so that means he was 13 when he took that picture. And he's throwing up gang signs right in front of his mama. Now, for anybody to try to say, well, maybe she don't know that that's what he doing, it looks like she's taking a selfie. And it looks like that she know exactly what the fuck he doing. But do she have a problem with it? Hell no. That's my little hitter. That's my little nigga. I might even do a bust move on the next nigga I fuck with. Now, it's one thing to be out there in the streets and banging and doing what you do. But you telling me you didn't have enough respect for your mama to not throw up no gang sign in the picture? But at the same time, this baby mama Terrence didn't have no filter either, because she posted this motherfucker. She didn't have a problem with it. This little boy, 13 years old, throwing up gang sign right there in the picture with his mama. And that shows how he feel, and that shows how she feel. You can't make this shit up. But, you know, motherfuckers will say that's cute. Motherfuckers say, yeah, look at little son, and yeah, that's her son. You know, the quick say, that's my son. Yeah, this is her and her son. This is 3 years ago. And again, here's another picture of him. This is another picture right here. This is him. Now this is I guess current. This is him. Look like he in the bathroom and he's holding a gun with some gloves on. Got a gun. Got a gun. Yeah. Now, when was this picture? Let me see. This picture. Well, it's a video. It's a video, but he took a screenshot of the video. I don't know if did he get off his Facebook page or did he get it off his baby mama page? I don't know, but wherever he's at, he got a gun in his hand, doing in the video. Maybe he was rapping or whatever. But yeah. Because what he doing, he calling the shit out. That's his son now, current. So on that picture, I'm gonna make it bigger for you to see what he said. He posted on the 25th of December at 11:10 a.m., right? He says, see, this is what I'm saying. This is my son who ran away from me for being too strict. You hear me? Too strict, y'all. How many of you brothers was take care of your son or your daughter and the baby mama Terrence try to get your kid from you because you're too strict? We have heard stories on here where they took the kid and things was going okay, good grades in school, but yeah, he was being strict or whatnot. And the baby mama Terrence said that wasn't right and try to take the kid back, go back to court or kidnap or whatever. And then some shit happens. So he said he ran the sheet. This is my son. Muhammad just posts. The Bell posted his sign. I don't know. That's how he come in when he coming in the door. That's what a P does. So he might not be talking about related to that. That's how the Bell intro. So shout out to both of y'all. See, when a father being stern, when a father's being a father, and the baby mama takes against you, you being strict. But as long as you want a good rapport, you being a good dad, strict or not. They don't have a problem with that. It's when y'all go through a separation, when y'all not together no more, when you go through the bullshit. This, all of a sudden, he's too strict. He's being too mean. He's not being lean like he is, like he should. Only when y'all ain't together no more. Only when y'all got beef or when she got beef with you. But beforehand, strict, father, no problem. Andre Obama said, that's how my nephew got killed. Same situation. Yeah, because the baby mama Terrence don't want them around the father. If it means that he got to get killed in the street, then so be it. Well, let me finish. He said, this is my son who ran away from me for being too strict to go back to his mama just so he could be in them streets. He has a gun, and you don't think she knows he has one or even care he's throwing his life away. If my son goes down for something, I'm going to try my best to get her locked down for the same. Yeah. They ain't going to lock her up, though. I mean, it's good he exposing her fucking ass, but he is not going to get her locked up because they're going to say that's on him. And we need more baby mama Terrence like this to throw their son's life away. So we're not going to do that because it won't be good for business. So yeah, this is what he posts. This is what he posts on the 25th. Let me go on to the other stuff. I want to go to that was a news clip we just saw. This is where I guess this is where the crime happened. The 3 teens charged, and they didn't let us know who, they didn't let us know about the their names, I guess. So that means they all juveniles. But I tell you this, I believe in the state of North Carolina, they passed a law where they charge you as an adult when you're 15 and 16, 17 years old. So 9 times out of 10, I think it's North Carolina and South Carolina, they charge you as an adult when you do certain crimes, and one is murder. You can't make this shit up. Shout out to Perfect Blackness for the $2 donation. He says, This is why I take my son with me everywhere I go. Shout out to you. Yeah. This happened, I believe, on the 21st. And this man has been posting about this little girl ever since it happened. Look at this. This is the video right here where he exposed the shit. But what I'm finna do, I'm about to go down further and I'm gonna play a clip right here before, and I'm only gonna play some of it because I guess he be going live on his shit. And we're gonna talk about what he's saying on here. We're just gonna play a little clip on this one, because this one, oh, it ain't got no sound. They took his sound away. Wow, they took his sound off. The video took the sound off. Well, okay. In this video, he was saying that he was talking about, he heard about the shooting that happened in North Carolina and stuff like that. At the time, he didn't know that it was his son that was involved in the shit. And I wanted you to hear from his mouth him saying that. But unfortunately, they, I guess Facebook, you know, they good to take away your sound and shit. So they took his sound out. So that's fine. We'll go to the video that I definitely wanted y'all to hear. Let's see if they took that out. No, they didn't take that one. All right, hold on. But yeah, they didn't take that out. So that's cool. Matter of fact, I just thought about it. I think I downloaded this video. Let me play it from the download, because I don't need Facebook with the ping and making noise and shit, notification. But the bell just said, just like they say marijuana is a gateway drug, he says black single motherhood is a gateway to death. Damn.
Truth is what it is.
Damn. Ooh. He said, just like they say marijuana is a gateway to drug, black single motherhood is the gateway to death. Damn, you cold, bro. Let me do it that way. Y'all rather download it so then there won't be no interruptions or nothing like that. And I definitely want to give a shout out to that brother for putting it out there. I told y'all more men definitely need to call these motherfuckers out. Whether the system gonna do anything or not, it need to be spreaded like wildfire so other men could see, number one, you are not alone. Number two, it ain't the men's fault. It's these baby mama terrorists' fault and this unjust system. And how these baby mama terrorists set their children up for failure, especially y'all boys. Let me download it right quick. Yeah. You know, Dola might say that's a mean truth right there. Yeah. Let me delete that. Just wait to download right quick. Perfect Blackness say single motherism is the single most destructive weapon against a healthy family. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. See, that's the thing that kills me. A lot of Republicans and conservatives are against single motherism, but at the same time, they still impose this child support shit to destroy the father, even though these baby mama terrorists choose single motherism. I don't understand that. You can't be against single motherism, but before child support on a man that's trying to be a father that's being alienated and being used as a missile launcher to destroy him and his livelihood. I'm just saying, I don't get that shit. I don't get that shit.
What's up, live?
All right, I got him. I downloaded the shit. You know, yeah, and it's definitely designed. That's the unfortunate situation about this whole thing. It's you know. So yeah, you know, so but again, men talk about this. You even got a few women that talk about it, but the majority of society gonna say it's his fault. It ain't got nothing to do with her, or they'll try to use that bullshit. It's both their fault. Notice these baby mama terrorist supporters will sit back and say they know the bitch wrong. They know the bitch called the shit. They'll say it's both of y'all fault because they don't want to go against the code. You know, they got to stay on code with these baby mama terrorists. Even when they know they wrong, they'll say they both wrong. So they won't just say it's her fault. That's why I say you can't trust these motherfuckers.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
It's always gonna be Jermaine's fault. So let's see what this brother had to say about this shit.
What's up, live? I just found out one of them teenagers was my fucking son, man. That's why I was trying to figure out who them kids were, because I had that fucking feeling. I just found out it was my fucking son that did that shit, man. That was with them motherfucking boys. The same one I posted up earlier with the gun in his motherfucking hand. And nobody told me shit. Nobody on his mama's side told me shit. And he was just down here. I just had my fucking son with me, trying to get him to do right. Go to Kid's ass to school, man. I was gonna turn him on to the fucking business and every fucking thing, but no, his fucking mama. His mama helped his ass run away and go the fuck back to Goldsboro just to catch a fucking murder charge.
And I want y'all to really understand, Couch Gang, when I tell you that the baby mama terrorist is the right hand of white supremacy, this is exactly what I mean. So your son in Goldsboro doing crimes, not coming home, not going to school, fucking up and shit. Daddy that you say is a low-life deadbeat, ain't trying to do shit, low-life, takes him in and try to save him from getting caught up with a murder charge or get killed. He comes out there. Father try to show him this is the way to go. Don't think about the streets. Don't be about the streets. And he said he was going to put him on a business he got going on. I'm assuming it's the trucking. And yet, you, Mom, help and aid assist for the son to come back to Goldsboro just to get back in the street and rob or kill, steal, not go to school. But y'all are supposed to be the most best fit. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X, man.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
I want y'all to understand they do not give a fuck about these children. A lot of our boys who are locked up in jail for different crimes are raised, most of them are raised by single motherism. It's in the stats, it's in everything. And most of them don't have kids. Not most of them don't have kids. Most of them don't have dads. Or the dad wasn't around, or the dad didn't live with them, but they came from a single mother household. You can't make this shit up. Shout out Strong and Grand for the $10 donation. She says, this is despicable. They would rather the streets claim these boys than the fathers.
Truth is what it is.
One more time.
Truth is what it is.
One more time.
Truth is what it is.
Truth is what the fuck it is. These baby mama tell don't love these motherfuckers, but check this out though. They will find some type of way to blame him.
How dare you do this to stressed out.
I want you to understand that this man had his son. It ain't like he was trying to get his son. He had his son. And I guess the son said, hey, man, you too strict. Mom, I don't like this. I ain't used to this. And you know what she said? Baby, I got you. I'm going to get you out of there. He ain't shit anyway. Fuck that nigga. Because I'm sure she like,
I built that nigga.
you my son.
I built that nigga.
I built you the way you are. And you ain't going, you or anybody else is going to stop you from doing what the fuck you want to do. I need you.
I built that nigga.
So you rather your son to be locked up in jail for murder than be a law-abiding citizen with a business and making money and living good. See, I told you, these baby mama tell bro, they see their kid die. They would rather see their kid die, suffer, go through hell than that father get custody and have a better life, have a good life, no crimes, no bullshit, no nothing. Maybe that's why this brother moved from North Carolina and decided to go to Washington. Because that's a long way from the South. That's a long way. He went to the other side of the United States. In Tacoma, that's a long way. So for him to leave to go all the way over there, he must really want to get away. But, you know. And then the family, the family ain't even tell him he locked up. He found, I guess, through Facebook. You can't make this shit up. Facebook. Family ain't telling him. First of all, the baby mama Terrence ain't gonna come out and tell you a damn thing. She don't give a fuck about you. Knowing that, she probably didn't want to hear yo, I told you so's and what the fucks and cuss you out and shit. She probably didn't want to hear it. I'm just saying. My man, B Y'all Love said, I made the same move. That's what I say, man. He left for a reason. But, you know, let's continue.
And I'm telling you, I'm calling down his mama I should go to. His fucking mama should go to. Her name is Dominique fucking Smith. She used to stay in Jefferson motherfucking Court. She knew that boy was out there hanging with them gangs. She knew that boy wasn't going to school. She knew that boy was out there doing that shit that he was doing, and she was allowing that shit. She was allowing that shit until it was about to get her ass locked the fuck up. And that's when I had to go down there and get him.
So you heard what he said. He said she knew. He said she knew that he was going out there gangbanging, doing whatever he was doing, not going to school, fucking around. And he just said he came down there and got him. So it wasn't even like he called her and kept saying, hey, ship him over here. Don't leave him there. Ship him with me. He came there and just took him. Shout out to the dad. I'm shocked she didn't call the police and say kidnapping. I'm shocked. Because, you know, they quick to do that. I know brothers that had their kids because the mama boyfriend beat the kid up. So the daddy take the kid and the bitch called the police on him. And they police say, you better bring him back or it's going to be charged with kidnapping. Or the daughter is getting asked about her mama being abused. And he takes the daughter home with him. She called the police, say he kidnapping. And they say, you got the end of the day to drop that kid off or you're going to be charged with kidnapping. I'm just saying. It's perfect black to say it should be illegal for women to raise boys.
Truth is what it is.
And he stayed with me for about a good 3 months before he ran away. And she come down here to come get him instead of telling him, no, you need to stay down there with your daddy because you down here fucking your life up. And now he's about to be in motherfucking that damn prison for life. And then she ain't even got a nerve to tell me they locked my motherfucking son up. Nobody that fucking knows that knows me on her side called me to let me fucking know anything. Not nothing. I had to do my own digging. And then my wife pulled up. My wife went searching for me and helped me search and found the fucking paperwork.
Have you noticed that a lot of men, I ain't gonna say a lot of men, but some men, they deal with a baby mama or in a relationship or whatever. They break up. She started the bullshit of baby mama terrorists, alienation and stuff like that. And you notice the man end up getting married, having a family, and actually doing good. And the baby mama terrorist is still doing the same old shit. You know, Section 8, welfare. She might got a job working at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? The son, adult, all fucked up, daughter horn at 13, 14, son out there in the streets, gang banging, not going to school. You know, it'd be the same old scenario. Or even if they ain't gang banging and none of that, you realize that the son over there is lazy, dumb, and don't want to do shit. And the kids you got at your house as a family, they go to school, honor student, they got something to live for, they healthy, and they not lazy. Have y'all noticed that? And the father is actually doing better, but this the same father that's doing better is labeled a low-life deadbeat, a piece of shit, a scum. He chose her over us and all this goof ass shit. Well, then why is he doing better than you? Why does he got a business and you don't? Why is your son out here doing shit that he shouldn't be doing, and out there where he at with his kids, he don't have them problems? Why? You can't say it's because of him. He all wearing the sunset. But y'all notice that? I'm serious. I'm telling you for real. I'm being real serious right now. You have fathers who have a kid, and even the ones that get married or get divorced, and they was struggling trying to be a father, couldn't get the equal parenting or custody he was trying to get. He a visitor, manipulating and shit. He get remarried, have kids over there, and the kids doing good, family good, he doing good. But the bitch over there that fought her ass off to get sole custody and primary custody, alienate you out the picture, she ain't got nothing going on. You can't make this shit up. Now you got a few of these baby mama tens that got careers and making six figures of shit, but that's just 1 or 2%. If it is, probably give it 1%. But the majority of them ain't got nothing going on. They doing the same old shit. They got all these different men that they couldn't keep, or they got some simple forces that's there ain't doing shit. And that son or that daughter ain't got nothing going on. They fucked up. They might be going to school. They might not be doing crimes, but they lazy. They ain't got no ambition. They don't want to do nothing. They don't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? The son, all he do is sit on the couch. And I ain't talking about couch gangs. It's different from us. We couch gang on the couch, but we make money. He on the couch ain't doing a goddamn thing but letting life pass by, and he just ain't worth a damn. I'm serious. I noticed that shit. And these are the fathers that end up being homeless, had to go back with their mama house. They had to sleep in the truck, had to stay in hotels. They went broke because they was fighting court. And they went through the trenches, rose back up, figured it out, survived, and doing better than your bum ass.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
But we are labeled the broke, low life, deadbeat, and also gay piece of shits out here. That's what they label us. I'm just saying, I'll never understand that.
Got him for conspiracy and murder.
Conspiracy? Conspiracy?
And that's fucked up. That's fucked up how his mama sit there when I had him and I had his ass in school. I had his ass finna go to auto mechanic class for summer school. I had his ass doing good up here. For her to brainwash his ass to go back to North Carolina to Goldsboro just to do this shit. And I told him, I said, if you go back to Goldsboro with that mentality, you're gonna fuck your that damn life up, man. I'm trying to save you from fucking your that damn life up because I done been there and I done did that. I see what type of shit you on. I see where you going at. And I'm trying to save you, man. Now, like I said before, he deserved the consequences behind what the fuck he did. because he knew it was wrong. He knew doing all that shit he was doing was wrong. And now he got to face the consequences. I'm just hurt it had to be my son. I'm hurt if it was anybody else's son because they should have known better. And they, you know what I'm saying? But I tried. And that shit is fucked up, man. That shit is fucked up.
And here's the thing. I want y'all to understand. You heard he said I tried. I begged, I pleaded, I did all this. But unfortunately, I looked at some of the comments and they still was blaming this man. It was some dude, let me see. Hold on, let me find the right one for me. It was some bitch nigga. It was one of them who said it was both their faults. Fault the woman for leading her son down that rabbit hole, but fault the dad for not trying enough. Bitch, nigga. The father didn't try hard enough. See, I hear a lot of this shit about the father ain't try hard enough. Well, why? He didn't get custody because he didn't fight hard enough. He didn't spend enough money to go to court, and he didn't spend his whole livelihood. It's his fault. The man who ain't allowed to be around is his fault. Bitch, nigga. This is why I tell y'all, Cows Gang, keep your vandalize cold. It's your fault regardless. It's your fault regardless. It's always gonna be a motherfucker gonna say it's your fault, not hers, yours. And I told y'all they use that good old it's both y'all faults bullshit. How is it both our faults? She came down there and took the kid back, made him leave, and hope for him to go. And yet it's his fault. Bitch, nigga. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying, I just want you to understand that it's always going to be your fucking fault, regardless of what you do and don't do. That's why I say, man, wash your hands and move on. Fuck them. If they want to blame me for something that I didn't cause, then fuck it, blame me, bitch. Because, like I said, it's her fault, 100% her fault. She knew what the fuck this little nigga was doing, but yet she still took him out that nice environment and took him right back to the hood because she didn't want him to be successful. She didn't want him to grow. She didn't want him to know about auto mechanics. She didn't want him to have no legacy. I told you, these baby mama tears destroy legacies. These are the ones that call generational curse. These are the ones who destroy our boys and our girls for the most part, most of them. It's most, the majority. It ain't all, but it's the majority of these baby mama terrorists who destroy our kids. You know what I'm saying? And he said he tried and tried and tried, but unfortunately, some bitches say he ain't try hard enough.
Like I said, his mama name is Dominique Smith. She work at motherfucking, she work at KFC on Berkeley Boulevard.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, fam. Wait a minute. See what I'm talking about? I didn't watch this video. I saw the little viral clip, and then I found this page. I took the whole thing because it was live. She worked for KFC?
You big dummy.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Now, I sleep on the couch every day, and I don't make KFC dollars. And I'm a deadbeat of the South. Now, I don't knock nobody working fast food. You do what you got to do, especially if you fucked up. You got to do what you got to do. You got to work at Walmart, and you got to work at KFC. You do what you got to do. But you know exactly what he's saying. She don't have nothing going on. She never did. She still got the same hood-ass mentality. She don't want to do no better than what she doing. She thought the son husband was going to go out there and make her money and bust them dope moves, and there'll be extra income. So that means if she working at fucking KFC, that means she's definitely getting government daddy's handouts. I'm just saying.
And you blow it for a lousy nigga convict.
Like they always do. They blow it for a lousy convict. And yeah, he airing her ass out, and I'm glad. That's what you need to do, Couch Gang. You need to add that shit out. Stop letting them pretend like it's your fault and that it don't be on you because you want to be the good guy. You want to be, you want to have less issues. You want to have no problems. These bitches want problems. He says you work at fucking KFC. I ain't heard KFC in a while. Work at KFC. And I guarantee you she got to be in her late 30s. Well, it's probably in her 40s. She in her 40s. If you ain't the assistant manager or the general manager at KFC and you 30, 40 years old, then, you know, but I will say this, I'd rather for you to work at KFC than you robbing people and carjacking all that. That's why I say I'm not knocking her for work for KFC, but I do knock her for being a low-life baby mama terrorist that called black men broke and other men broke, and you work for KFC. Yes, I do. Them be the ones talking about men ain't shit and men broke and broke-ass niggas and don't give me a white man and all that goof-ass shit. I'm gonna give me a high-value man, wherever the fuck you think you finna get him from, but, you know, I'm just saying, fuck. You just can't make this shit up, man. These are the ones that be on social media talking about black men, dogging them out, saying they ain't shit. Them be the ones. He said she work for KFC.
She need to be held accountable just as well, because she allowed this shit to go on. She encouraged him to do all this shit that he's doing. Now I can understand if that she wasn't. Because if she wasn't encouraging it, then she would have made his ass stay down here. She would have never came down here on a sneak tip and had him run away and pick him up on the sneak tip.
So I want you to understand, he's basically saying that the bitch snuck down here to get him all the way from her a KFC job. She took her KFC money and social government experience money, and she went to Tacoma, Washington, allegedly, and took her son back to the promised land of the hood.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
The Bell said, "Would you bet she steal chicken?" Hell yeah, she stole chicken. My supervisor from was at county hospital. She was stealing fish. That ass bitch was stealing fish out the kitchen. So I know this bitch was stealing chicken. Yeah. That bitch supervisor was stealing motherfucking fish and got fined for it. Then they brought her bitch ass back. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not surprised. She's stealing chicken, fish, fries, whatever she could steal. It's free. So of course she's stealing chicken. But this bitch took her money and came all the way to Tacoma, Washington to get her little nigga back. That's my son's husband.
I built that nigga.
And you already said she knew what he was doing. So that means she was cool with it because he probably bringing home money. He probably bringing home shit to make extra money. Probably stealing shit and she getting a piece of it. You know what I'm saying?
And take him back to Goldsboro. If she really cared about that boy well-being and his fucking life, she would have did that shit. That shit is fucked up. That shit is fucked up to the fullest. Now, you know what I'm saying? The only time I spent with my son was fucking trying to get him to fucking understand life. The only time I spent with my damn son was roughing his ass up because he still had that mentality. Now I ain't gonna never have no time with him. And she okay with that. She okay with that shit. Guarantee you she's sitting home comfortable right now.
Yep, I guarantee you also. I guarantee you she at home playing victim, and I guarantee you she posted up a GoFundMe. You can't make this shit up. I guarantee you she's playing victim and posting up a GoFundMe saying he's a victim of his what they say, a victim of his, not establishment, but a victim of Sir Nick said Lil 50 Jr. Hey, Sir Nick say Lil 50 Jr. He's a victim of his environment. She gonna do a GoFundMe and say he's a victim of his environment. It ain't, yeah, environment. Thank you, Purple Black. It wasn't. And then matter of fact, she gonna be the main one gonna say, it wasn't me, it was the white man. It was Donald Trump. Donald Trump did this shit. It was JD Vance. It's his daddy's fault. His daddy did it. His daddy caused this shit. She gonna be on there with a GoFundMe playing victim, and she gonna blame the environment. She gonna blame everybody but herself. She ain't even gonna blame her son for it. See, this is why I tell y'all, that when it comes to these baby mama terrorists, they are the downfalls of our kids, especially our boys. See, now mind you, this man said that the only time he had him was when he was trying to rough him up and try to be there to change his whole mindset. But see, this is shit I'm talking about. You can't try to reform your son at 16, 17, 18. 9 times out of 10, once they 15, sometimes like 13, 14 years old, they who they are, unfortunately. Most times, they who they are. It's very hard. His son was 16 when he had him. That is very hard to try to change all the ghetto, all the ratchet, all the stealing and drug dealing, whatever he was doing out there, busting them dope moves. Is in his mind, he got 16 years of environmental contamination in his mind, and you had him for a couple months out there in Tacoma, Washington. It ain't looking good, unfortunately. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he took a risk of taking his son out there, because what could have happened was his son's out there, and now he realized that he ain't going back to North Carolina. So what did he do? He caused havoc in his household. Now he's gang banging out there Tacoma. Now he out there stealing in Tacoma. Now he out there shooting motherfuckers in Tacoma. And they really gonna say it's his fault. So he took a risk because he was taking his family for a long ride. And you know how it go, he the oldest brother. He got the kids. They're gonna look up to him and say, oh man, he doing that, I'm gonna do it too. So he took a risk. And I ain't knocking him for doing that, but he took a risk. See, because once you 16, 15, and you and they out there in the streets like that, and you trying to change their mindset, 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna work. And it also is not gonna end the way you thought. Now, in this situation, he was doing okay from what he said, but the baby mama Tez didn't like that shit. She went on some,
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
See, and this is why I say we need to stop blaming the white man for every little thing that go on, because the white man ain't tell your bitch ass to leave KFC to go all the way to Tacoma, Washington to get your son to come right back in the hood, do the same shit he was doing before he left. That's not the white man's fault. It ain't the white man's fault that you decided to keep your son away from his father. It ain't the white man's fault that you decided to put your son back in the hellhole that he was at, and look at him now, he's locked up in another hellhole. You can't blame the white man. See, that's why I say, man, stop that white shit. It ain't always the white man. See, it's baby mama terrorism. Just saying.
Sitting her own company right now, she ain't feeling guilty for shit that boy was doing. And I told her, something happened to my damn son, I'm coming after you. So you know what I'm saying? And I knew this type of shit was gonna go down. I knew it. I had that feeling. I have them vibes. My daughter can tell you, I had that vibe when she was pregnant, when both of my daughters were pregnant. They didn't tell me, I told them. And they wasn't even living with me. I have them vibes. And my vibe was telling me my son had something to do with it. And that's why I kept asking people, I want to know the names of them boys. Because something kept telling me. And somebody told me a name that was similar. And that's what had my wife searching because I called my wife.
I want y'all to understand that was the video I try to let y'all hear, that they took the sound away. I don't know if Facebook, most likely Facebook did it. That's why I can't stand Facebook. I don't be on Facebook like that. They took the sound off that first video I wanted y'all to hear. I watched some of that video, and he was talking about what happened out there, and he was trying to see who it was. He didn't know, and he was talking about it. And then that's when, like, the next day or two, he came with this video. But when I found out, it was after the fact. I just started doing research. So that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This brother tried to save his son. This baby mama Tez didn't want his son or their son to be saved. And y'all still tell me that the baby mama Tez ain't the problem in the community? Yeah. He is exposing the ass. Yeah. He is. My man said Jody Jr., Kane Jr. Yeah, Menace to Society, right?
Because they said it was either Josh or Josh Smith. And I said, hold on. I said, Ja. I said, my son is, they call him Ja, but his name is Jair. I said, but they probably would say Josh Smith because that's probably what they call him. And now he done fucked his life up, and I guarantee you he's sitting in that motherfucking cell like, damn, man, all I had to do was just stay my ass down there with my daddy. That's all I had to do. Because I told him his mama didn't give a fuck about him. When she had me to come get him, because she only had me to come get him because she was about to get arrested because his ass won't go to school, and she was about to get evicted because his ass broke into an apartment out there in motherfucking Jefferson Court where she lived at.
Oh, so wait a minute. So she called him to come get him only because she was going to get evicted and probably lose her Section 8. You can't make this shit up. Do you hear what he's saying? I'm assuming just because she said that. She was in Jefferson Court. So Jefferson Court seemed like one of them court bills and shit like that, and used for low income and Section 8 and stuff like that. She was going to go to jail because some states and cities have it where your kid not going to school, DCFS can be involved. And you can go to jail and pay a fine for this shit. So you see that it was not looking good for you. So in other words, she only called the dad because it was for her, not for him. She was going to go to jail. She was going to lose her Section 8, and she was going to get evicted. And it usually get evicted like that. That's some Section 8 shit. You can't make this shit up. Let's hear that one more time, man. Thank you, brother, for putting this out here because, people say this don't happen. And this shit happens all the time. Just a lot of brothers ain't gonna put it out there like that. Or if they do, people try to hide it and cover it and block him and, try to get him locked up on some bullshit so he don't say nothing. So I want you to understand, the reason why she called him because she was gonna lose her house, her apartment. She was gonna lose her Section 8. And she was gonna go to jail, and she don't want to go to jail. She don't give a fuck about her son. It wasn't even about her son. It was about herself. You see how selfish these motherfuckers are? Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X one more time.
You've been had.
Yes.
You've been took.
Yes.
You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
Yes.
Led astray. Run amok.
I'm gonna do a victim of volunteer about this father. I am. This can be a victim of volunteer. But I want you to understand that when I tell you that these baby mama Terrors don't give a fuck about the children, they don't. It wasn't even about the son. Because if she gave a fuck about the son, she would never went back to Tacoma, Washington to get him to sneak out his daddy's house. So evidently everything got back cool, everything back to normal, everything died down. So now I could bring my little hitter back. Oh, let's hear that one more time. His mama didn't give a fuck about him.
Not at all. when she had me to come get him, because she only had me to come get him because she was about to get arrested because his ass won't go into school, and she was about to get evicted because his ass broke into her apartment out there in motherfucking Jefferson Court where she lived at. And her only option from not going to court from either war was to send his ass up there with me. And when her damn plan, when they canceled all them damn cases on her, and wherever the hell she moved at, that's when she started plotting for him to run away and come back to the house. And that's when I had to rough his ass up because he kept trying to defy me in my own house. But when he got down here and I won't letting him talk to his mama for a while, the boy was doing good. The boy was going to school. The boy was doing his homework. I had the boy proud that he was that them passing his shit. But now look at him. Now look at him.
Shout out to Cutthroat Raheem for the $2 donation. He say he sound like Jadakiss. He do sound like Jadakiss, man. Salute to you, brother. He do sound like Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? And he just talking Southern. But Jadakiss, he do sound like that. You ain't lying. But yeah, man. This shit crazy. Now you heard what he said? He said his son was getting good grades, doing good at school. He wouldn't talk to his bitch ass mama. So he was doing great. He was proud that he was doing good in school. He realized that he don't have to be a dummy, a lowlife, a nigga out on the street. But you know how that go. When the terrorists come around, everything goes down.
And all he had to do was stay his ass down here with me. That's all the fuck he had to do. Stay his ass down here with me. What's up, James, man? Long time no see, man. But, yeah, man, that's all he had to do was stay his ass down here with me. That's it. And that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucked up, man.
Hit the like button, y'all.
And she blocked me. She blocked me on social. So I don't even celebrate Christmas, man. And if I did this, it wouldn't even be a time, man. And that's no disrespect, because I just found out. I'm glad to see you too, man. But I just found out my son just got committed, just got locked up for murder, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's a hard time for me right now. So, I'm basically out here just venting, man, because I'm mad, man. I done shed me some tears, but I'm mad as fuck. I'm going to call her. After I get off a live, I'm going to call her ass. I'm going to try to call her on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, and see if she going to motherfucking answer. Yeah, appreciate it, man. I'm going to call her. No, I got her phone number. I did get her phone number for when he was down here.
Man, that bitch ain't gonna answer the phone unless she trying to get $1. Shout out to Frank, man, for the $20 donation. He said, I'm looking at this from an angle where the baby mama Terrence hated the father and the wife so much till she wanted to see the son fail. Yeah, that too. That's why I say, have y'all noticed that when it comes to the father who's with a baby mama, whether it's a relationship or she was married, and he leaves, they're divorced, whatever, and he's fighting to be a father. She's alienating him. He's struggling. He's trying to be involved. He's losing money. He's suffering. But then he get remarried or have a better relationship. And the kid he had with the low life, that kid lazy, ain't on shit, probably gang banging, hoe hopping, whatever. But the kids he have that he's married and have a family, they active. They doing good in school. They not lazy. They not low life thinking and none of that shit. Have you noticed that? See, we always said that these baby mama terrorists will hate the father more than they love the child. And if that means the son or daughter go to jail, get murdered, homeless, drug addict, then that's a win for the baby mama terrorists, because the father gonna be hurt, the father gonna suffer, the father gonna feel the pain and the hurt and turmoil and everything else. Baby mama Terrace is going to benefit because she's going to play victim and put up a GoFundMe. You can't make this shit up. But again, shout out to Frank, man. I'm going to read it again. He said, I'm looking at this from an angle where the baby mama Terrace hated the father and the wife so much till she wanted to see the sun fail. Of course she wanted to see the sun fail. Thank you, brother. Of course she wanted to see the sun fail. Why not? What I tell y'all, the main thing to hurt a father or hurt a man is two things. Take their money / assets and take their children. Those are the two things. Why you think when they go to court, the first thing they want is sole custody, primary custody. And if they married, they want half his shit. The two things. I'm just saying. That shit is real. They want sole custody and half his shit. Take the kids, that's gonna hurt him. Plus, she gonna get child support. She gonna get primary parent, most likely. And she get half his shit. You know what I'm saying? Leon's son said YouTube is censoring my super chat. If Cows Gang, if YouTube is censoring your super chat, cash out me. I need all the money I get. You know I got Aaron's Arena Center to pay for. The cash app is Cows Gang. So, you know, I don't know why YouTube doing that. I ain't been flagged or nothing. I ain't got no strikes. I don't know. You know, they do that shit. Black Squad TV said, man, you ain't been on my timeline forever. YouTube's playing games with your channel. Glad to catch a lot. Yeah, I'm back on, bro. I had to take care of a lot of shit. So yeah, I'm back on. I'm definitely back on. So yeah, you just gotta check between 12 o'clock Central Time to 2 o'clock Central Time. I'll be doing a live. Not necessarily 5 days a week, but at least 3-4 days out the week. But it went through. Leon's son got it through. They finally stopped hating. Shout out to Leon's son, 100 for the $5 donation. Appreciate you, my brother. I'll be seeing you in the comments on Victim of Volunteer. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for your comments on Victim of Volunteer. Appreciate you. I'll be seeing you. But yeah, I want y'all to understand that when I talk about these baby mama terrorists, it's not even about hate. I hate a baby mama terrorist, but it's not about hate. It's about truth. Because if I'm lying, they prove me wrong. When I talk to motherfuckers about different debates about Trump or Democrat or baby mama terrorism, don't use shame tactics. Just say you're wrong because of X, Y, Z. It says over here, this. That's how you have a discussion. This is how you have a civil discussion, not getting your feelings. Take your emotions out this motherfucker. If anything, I should be emotional about this shit because our children are being destroyed. I should be out here want to bust dope moves and assassinate you motherfuckers. But they ain't gonna do nothing but have me locked up and then y'all be laughing at me telling me, see, I told you he was a killer and one shit. So the least I could do is spread the word and prove to y'all that these are the sabotage. It's the number one reason why our community is sabotaged, but it's not the only reason, but it's one of the major reasons why. No. Shout out for Strong and Grand for being a member of the Circuit Court for over 2 years, 27 months to be exact. He said some of these baby mama terrorists are so warped. They're now pushing their kids into alternative lifestyles to hurt the father. Yes, I know that firsthand. A lot of these motherfuckers will push that's a good word. I ain't heard that in a long time. Alternative lifestyles. Yeah, they do that to hurt the father, make the father suffer. That's what they do. I think you done some stories on it. Yeah, I did. Shout out Strong and Grand. Shout out to how do I say her name? Irenaeus 98. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Let me know. Shout out to this brother for the $2 donation. He changed his name. That ain't his name. This is not his name, but he changed his name. Irenaeus. This the average bro. Yeah, average bro, man. Change your name. What, you converted to Islam or some shit? He said, this average bro. Long time no see, big homie. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm back. Yeah. I'm going to say the average bro, man, because I don't want to say your name wrong. Yeah, I know your picture. The average bro. Shout out to you, my bro. Appreciate you. Yeah. Arenas. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I'm just saying, it's about telling the truth. It's about exposing the truth. You need to know this because, again, I don't want your future to go through the same bullshit that a lot of us went through. I don't want to see your future go down the same rabbit hole because they figured that's the right thing to do to deal with a baby mama terrorist, to believe that they mama are not terrorists, and they are. And they suffer and go down the same bullshit that this brother's son is going through. It's all about spreading the wellness, spreading awareness. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? This man tried his best. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough because terrorists, manipulation. Manipulation is a powerful thing. I've been saying this for a long time. It sucks.
But out of all the bullshit aside, she should have called me. Out of all the bullshit aside, she should have called me.
She ain't finna call you. Why would she do that? No, she's not gonna call you.
You know what I'm saying? And the fucking boyfriend that she got, the one, he the motherfucking one turned him on to this EBK bullshit gang shit that got him out there doing that bullshit.
Now he said let's see who he's talking about. I want to understand. Is he talking about her?
As she should have called me. You know what I'm saying? And the fucking boyfriend that she got, the one, he the motherfucking one turned him on to this EBK bullshit gang shit.
You heard what the fuck he said? Y'all hear what he said? Guess who caused the shit? The boyfriend. The simp enforcer. You can't make this shit up. The simp enforcer.
Better man, cool.
The simp enforcer basically put all that in him for what he's saying. Let's hear it one more time. He said the boyfriend. So you telling me the boyfriend is with this bitch that's working at KFC? I wonder if he working.
Here I come to save the day.
And I guarantee you that this simp enforcer boyfriend was raised by a baby mama terrorist also. I guarantee you. You got a daddy. Ray. Let's hear that again, Cows Gang.
Out of all the bullshit aside, she should have called me. You know what I'm saying? And the fucking boyfriend that she got, the one, he the motherfucking one turned him on to this EBK bullshit gang shit that got him out there doing that bullshit. His ass need to be held accountable. And if I was fucking home, me and him would have it out. Me and him, I would go back to motherfucking prison.
See, and it's good that he's not out there in North Carolina because you'll be going to jail and your family that you do have that you still have to take care of will be suffering because of this little nigga. See, the baby mama terrorist, I told y'all, I guarantee you also that this dude ain't working. This dude living off her fat ass, and this dude is getting paid off her KFC checks. And if he out there banging and all he sees is little homie and he raising him to be out there banging too, that's why I say, man, the mama ain't had no problem with it. See, I told y'all, these baby mama tell love simp enforcers. And they raise their sons to be simp enforcers. And when they son get turned out and go to jail, it is what it is. I'll make another one. I nailed it. I'm telling you, man, simp enforcer. Simp enforcer. Simp enforcer.
Here I come to save the day.
And who do you blame? Do you blame the new boyfriend from over there, the living there free and making the son be out there in the street hollering EBK and shit? I can't blame him because he was raised by a baby mama terrorist, and the baby mama terrorist that he's with now ain't stopped the shit. She didn't tell him, don't put that shit in my son. She didn't say, hey, nigga, I can't fuck with you. You bringing this street shit to my son. I can't do that. No, she embraced it. She was down for the cause. She loved that shit. She got a real nigga.
Here I come to save the day.
She got a real nigga. So maybe my son could be a real nigga too. You can't make this shit up.
I will for my kid. If I have my kids, I will. And I'm saying it right now. I'm coming home. I'm coming to Goldsboro soon. He know what I look like. I don't know what he look like, but I could damn sure find out who the hell he is. But he don't know. He ain't from Goldsboro. He might know some people in Goldsboro, but he ain't from Goldsboro, and he don't know Goldsboro streets like I know Goldsboro streets.
Oh, so this might be a nigga she met off eBay and shit. She might have met him on social media. He probably came to Chicago. From Goldsboro. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? Probably just met the dude the other day and shit.
So when I see him, it's on. It's on. And whoever know him, they'll pass the fucking message on.
Yeah.
Because when I spoke to him, I also had a chance to speak to him down here. And I told him, I said, look, whatever type of that damn figure you want to try to be in his life, man, that shit that you teaching him ain't finna fly. So if he gonna call you for advice, you better be on the same page with me, or you can't talk to him at all while he down here. And he swore me down. Nah, man, I'm trying to tell him not to be in that gang shit. Nah, nigga, he called you OG. I told him he had to stop calling that nigga OG in his house. He ain't taught you shit. He ain't teach you a that damn thing. The nigga couldn't even get a job his damn self.
Y'all's gang, y'all was right. Y'all was right. Y'all was right. Y'all was right too. Nigga ain't got no job. He ain't gotta have a job. He's living there free off her Section 8 and her free ass chicken. He get to eat the fucking chicken every day for free and live good. He probably came from the streets. Got kicked out of his mama's house shit because, he couldn't be a sucker to her no more. So yeah, that right there. Met him off eBay. I told y'all, man. Shout out to the Simp Enforcers.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Shout out to G-Man for the $2 donation. He said that's not a good move. Don't go. I agree. Fuck all that. I wouldn't be out there because anything go left, you're gonna go to jail and your family gonna be needing you. You fucked up, locked up too. So I wouldn't go down there. Fuck it. Because if anything, if you want to cause harm to anybody, then you should do it to the baby mama terrorist, not him. Shout out to G-Man. Shout out to Leon, man, for the $2 donation. He said, I'm not crashing out for a demon seed. I agree. And yeah, it might be a setup. She probably, come down here and get your ass whacked out or go to jail for murder.
I built that nigga.
They built Simp Enforcers also, even though Simp Enforcers already built and made by they baby mama, Ted's mama, but they know how to add shit to them, put some oil in their motherfucking shit and build them up more.
I built that nigga.
I wouldn't go down there. You ain't got nothing to prove.
So don't be calling that nigga no OG in this that damn house now.
OG.
But it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I'm talking about y'all make his mama life a living fucking hell. Harass the shit out of her. Harass the fucking shit out of her. I'm telling him, make her ass move. Cause I'm telling him, cause I'm calling down there to Goldsboro tomorrow. I'm calling to the motherfucking DA tomorrow. If they motherfucking open, I'm gonna leave a fucking message one. But I'm gonna call till I get somebody, cause her ass need to be held accountable too. If he go down for murder, her ass should go down as a fucking accomplice because she allowed that shit to go on. She allowed my son to have them guns in the house. She allowed my son to do all that bullshit. I got text messages. I got all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She even tried to get this boy to the fucking go tell him to kill us over here. One time when we was arguing on the phone because he around here doing some bullshit. And he called her. And she gonna tell him, kill him, Jai. Kill all of them in the house, Jai.
Damn.
And I stepped right up to his motherfucking ass. And
see what I'm talking about? I told you. I told y'all this. These baby mama Teds raise drive-by shooters. They raise drug dealers. They raise gangbangers. They raise killers. They raise carjackers. They raise everything but law-abiding citizens. So he's calling his mama complaining about what the fuck going on in his fucking house. And the bitch told him, allegedly, kill them all in that house. Because you know he'll do it. You see, he'll kill a 13-year-old, so a little girl. So I guess he will kill up the whole house. Obviously, Gifted said, "Told you, yeah." And on that note, to be honest with you, you come with shit like that, he'd have been sitting back home right then and there. But I mean, he didn't act on it. But I'm just saying, like, bitch, you telling him to cause havoc in my house. She's not over him. See, that's what I'm talking about. The baby mama terrorists hate him. She's not over him. How dare you move on? How dare you have a better life? How dare you have a trucking business? How dare you have other kids? How dare you get married? How dare you leave the hood? How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
So that means, as far as I'm concerned, if this true about what he's saying, as far as I'm concerned, he couldn't be saved in the first place because she was egging him on to go do the crimes. The only issue she had was the fact that she almost got put out the house. She almost went to jail. So she had to move, whatever, whatnot. And that's why, because of her. It was about her. Selfish, entitlement. I'm not going to jail for this little nigga. Even if I did make him like this, I need him to do my bidding. That's my point, Cows Gang. This is why I say, if need be, wash your motherfucking hands and move on. Wash your motherfucking hands and move the fuck on.
was in the house, she allowed my son to do all that bullshit. I got text messages, I got all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She even tried to get this boy to fucking go tell him to kill us over here. One time when we was arguing on the phone because he around here doing some bullshit. And he called her. And she gonna tell him, kill him, Jai. Kill all of them in the house, Jai. And I stepped right up to his motherfucking ass. And I told him, go ahead and motherfucking do it. You ain't built like that. And his ass ran out the motherfucking door. That was the first time he ran away. He ran away from me 3 times. I called him 2 times. The 3rd time, that's when his mama snuck up here and came and got him. So she got, and she talking about he got a damn near 2-year-old sister in here. She was 1 at the time he came down here. And she telling him to kill everybody in the house, Jai. So her ass need to go the fuck down too. He want to follow behind his mama. Let his mama get them be in jail too. Be locked the fuck up too. I don't know about the other 2 boys, but you know what I'm saying? I got the paperwork on my son and what the fuck he charged with. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, the Earl Tune, you know what I'm saying? I know you from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I saw it with my son. I'm sorry that it happened at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely sorry that it was my motherfucking son that had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to the utmost of my heart. I'm sorry that my son had something to do with it. But he gonna get what he deserves. Whatever they give him, he got to take it.
shit. My bad. My I forgot to press that button. My bad. But let me do it one more time. I know y'all didn't hear me. This brother right here, he been around since I was on Facebook with Fuck Child Support. This brother right here been riding with me for a lot of years. And this the brother from Ohio. He been on the show quite a few times, man. And he called out his baby mama Terry's mama, his baby mama Terry's sister, baby mama Terry's whoever the fuck. My man from Ohio, he say he's still around. Good to see you back, bro. I just got back myself. But yeah, these baby mama Terry's ain't shit. These baby mama Terry's ain't shit. That's my point. Black, white, Latino, Asian, they all one of the same. But when we speak about the black community, these baby mama Terry's destroys black community. And that's all to it. You can say what the fuck you want. You can say it ain't like that. You can say it's because of the white man. You can say it's because of the father and all that goof ass shit. Nah, it's because of you, baby mama terrorists. And this brother right here, you know what I'm saying, got to live with the fact that his son that he wasn't allowed to raise is locked up in the system, and he's going to do about 30, 40 years. That's definitely worldwide. Yeah, it's worldwide. But we're just talking about the black community right now because this happened in the black community. This is a black person or a black father that's going through this shit. Shiesty Bomb, you late as hell, man. Tell her what, y'all tell Shiesty Bomb what the son did. Shout out to Frank again for the $20 donation. He said, now the little man finna go to jail and meet the real killers.
Truth is what it is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. But I'll be honest with you. A lot of these people say when you go to jail that it makes you better. But I got family that went to jail that said they learned how to do more crimes and more dirt from going to jail than with other inmates. I'm just telling you. So it don't always make you rehabilitated. You know what I'm saying? You got a select few, but for the most part, they come out worse than what they was. I'm just saying. I got to give a shout out to Strong and Grand for the $20 donation. I'm sorry, $20 cash out. It's a donation, but he gave me a $20 cash out. I definitely appreciate you, my brother, because he also donated on a super chat. But yeah, this is an unfortunate situation, but this must be talked about. It must be exposed. I thank God that this brother right here is putting it out there. And I hope the baby mama terrorist, Dominique Smith from Goldsboro, North Carolina, I hope she responds back on YouTube. I hope she speak her truth. I'd like to hear both parties. I want to hear how she's going to justify the fuck shit that she did allegedly and caused. I want to hear it. See, some people hear one side and they don't want to hear the other side. Even though I know dude telling the truth because I know how these baby mama terrorists roll, I want to hear for what she got to say. I want to hear it. See, y'all motherfuckers jump to a motherfucker bitch defense, and as soon as they hear that, you don't hear nothing else. And they be lying like a motherfucker. And I want to hear it. I hope she come back and expose the truth. Expose him. Yeah. Because, you know, people like Shiesty Bomb going to say he lying. Ain't that right, Shiesty? He probably lying, huh? Yeah.
He going to have to take it. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Ain't nothing his mama can do about it. You know what I'm saying? But his mama need to be right behind him on that train, too. His mama need to be right behind on that motherfucking train, too. Because I got videos that I done went live and invented about the bullshit when he ran away. So she got every cause of his motherfucking actions. Every cause. And it didn't matter who I called. I called CPS. I called the runaway. I called everybody to try to get my son back up here. Nobody could help me in the fucking system. But they can help you take a child away from their damn daddy. But they can't help the daddy get his fucking child back. And I blame fucking the system down there too. Because I asked they motherfucking asses for help.
So you know what that means? that means he's paying child support. That means he was on child support, so she was getting Section 8, Gummy Daddy's handouts, and child support. And I want this brother to understand that the system in any state of the United States is not going to look out for you, sir. They don't give a fuck about your son. All they give a fuck about you is paying that child support and paying it on a monthly basis or however you got to pay it. They don't give a fuck about the son running away. They don't give a fuck about this mama being a terrorist. They don't give a fuck about you not seeing your son. They don't give a fuck about your son being a runaway. They don't give a fuck about your son being a drug dealer or a killer or a robber or a carjacker or a gangbanger. They don't give a fuck. All they care about you, pay that child support. That bitch don't give a fuck about you. Just pay that child support. And if she needs you and you come to her rescue, that's the only time she needs you. But she don't give a fuck about it, just like the system don't give a fuck about you. I'm just saying. They don't give a fuck about you and your situation. Yeah, they'll take their son away from you real quick, but when it comes to saving your son, they don't give a fuck. And if he go to jail dead, hey, that's more money to the government because now he could be a slave. And if he's dead, then now the coroners get paid, the funeral home get paid, the state's attorney get paid to lock the niggas who did it up. The baby mama Ted's gonna get paid off of GoFundMe. She get to play victim and play like that she was a great mom and shit, the good old mom and shit, with the boyfriend simp there, talking about he was a good kid, but he the one help him gangbang. Yeah, I want you to understand that no one gives a fuck about these children. Nobody. It's beneficial either way, jail or dead. Benefits all the way for Gummy Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Shh, give a fuck.
They wouldn't do shit. When I first seen my son on a video with a motherfucking gun, I called CPS to go down there and check on his ass. Told them I had videos and everything. Motherfuckers ain't want to do shit. We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing because the child don't live with you. But I'm his damn daddy though. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do nothing because he don't live with me because he in North Carolina now. He don't live with me. You can't go check. When I done seen CPS go to plenty of people's house just because they called because their house was dirty. And CPS showing up. But a daddy call, CPS don't want to do nothing. And that's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. And I tried to save his ass. I tried to save him. I tried my fucking best to save him. And I blame it on his mama. I blame it on everybody on his mama motherfucking side of the family. I blame it on all their asses. Because nobody tried to turn my motherfucking son around. Nobody tried to motherfucking send his ass to me or help me that damn find him because nobody would call me and let me know anything about my that damn son when I call him. Like I know her peoples. You know, I would hit them up on my Facebook. If you see my son, man, call me when you see my son. You think I get a call? No, I don't get no call. But I would do it for them. If they wanted me, if their son was near me and they wanted me to help find their son and I see their son, I would call them. Just like I tried to find out the apartments he was in when he got back to North Carolina after running away. Posted the videos up there. You know, I had some people call me and let me know, you know, and I appreciate that. But the people that I know that was close to them, that would exactly know, that's who I was looking for to tell me if they gave a fuck about my son. You know what I'm saying? They give a fuck about him long enough to not mention his daddy. Just say fuck his daddy. Your daddy ain't shit. Now he got to look at who really wants shit. Who really wants shit in his life. Now he got to sit in that cell and look at it. And think, because that's what I had to do. My last year in prison, I sat in Icon and I sat there and I thought about every motherfucking thing I did, what I should have done, what I should have said no to, and I applied that shit when I got out, and I ain't been back since.
So basically, this brother said he served time in jail. I don't know what he did the time for, but he said he had to change his life and realize that, you know, hey, I should have did this, I should have did that, and I guess that's why he moved from North Carolina all the way to Tacoma, Washington, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, his brothers that went to jail that changed their whole livelihood around, you know what I mean? Because they like, shit, I ain't going back no more. You know, or been arrested, I ain't going back no more. Or got shot, I ain't going back to that no more. I mean, different factors, you know what I'm saying? But you know, definitely unfortunate situation. Another child destroyed.
I even knew living in Goldsboro was a fucking curse. So I hurried up and got my ass the fuck up out of there. And I've been doing good ever since. Yeah, it was my son. Yeah, man, it was my son that was a part of it. And I had that feeling. I had that feeling. When my homeboy told me in the beginning about it, I had that fucking feeling. And then my wife pulled up a video of him with a gun, the same picture I posted on my page. I had a feeling that he had something to do with it. So that's why I was asking people, like, look, I need to know the names. If y'all know the names of the boys, I need to know. Because I had that fucking feeling. I had that motherfucking feeling. I gotta put my phone on the charger. Once he got back down there, what was gonna happen? Man, I'm telling you, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up, and I knew. I knew once he got back down there, what was gonna happen to his life. I knew it.
Hey, I guess when he moved his phone, his sound is low, but I mean, we heard the majority of the shit, so it ain't nothing else really to be said. So he don't realize it, but can't nobody hear him now. But he just told what happened. He told the whole story, the situation on what happened. It's definitely an unfortunate situation. I wish didn't happen, but in the life that we live called reality, we don't have that luxury where everything is like the Cosbys or the Jeffersons and shit like that. You have baby mama terrorism in our life. You know what I'm saying? Baby mama terrorists that will sabotage your livelihood, sabotage your son's livelihood, sabotage your grandson's livelihood. These baby mama terrorists will do anything they can to sabotage you, even if it means destroy your own child. You can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. I'm gonna go back on his Facebook page and I'm gonna see if do we have anything else before I get my ass back on the couch. But again, this is definitely an unfortunate situation. But you know, are y'all really surprised though? Let's be real. Y'all really surprised? Yoga. Hey, Yoga. Sometime next year in the fall, I will be in the DR, and I'm gonna holler at you before then, and I'm gonna come down there, man. I'm gonna try to talk some business, man. I've been having my passport, but I'm ready to go out next year. Shout out to Yoga, man. Yoga been going back and forth, living in DI and got real estate, got shit going on. That's what you need to do. Y'all need to go out there and make money, not going out there being caught allegedly dealing with 6-year-olds and 14-year-olds and motherfucking 5-year-olds out there in Brazil and shit. You can't make this shit up.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, man. I'm going to talk about that another day. I just put the link in there, Yoga. Go on and holler at me. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. Whole ass. Baby mama sent son to extortion, playing me for Christmas. I just sent you the link, Yoga. Damn. Damn shame. Oh shit. Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. How you been, my brother? It's been a minute. Long.
Remarkable, remarkable. Hey, the show today hit home, and I had to click on, and I was a little emotional. I'm just being honest and transparent with everybody. I was emotional because I just went through a similar situation, and I said, should I reach out to you? It's just been a lot because it just happened on Christmas Day. So
Christmas that just passed?
Yeah, 2-3 days ago. It just happened on Christmas Day. Earlier in the football season, I'm back in the summer, I'm put on call block from my son. Now he in the 10th grade now up in Philly. So I'm put on call block because me and him was talking, and I had to go on and give it to him while he not in the ATL, while he in Philly, broken away from the family. He's talking to my father on the phone. He's talking to my niece, my sister's daughter on the phone, and my mom stays with them and talking to my immediate family on the phone through the phone. Everybody's starting to call them and stuff like that since she opened up the phone lines back up. It's the baby mama Terrors.
Of course.
And so, he building a relationship with all of us. And then since he's doing that, he's talking with my dad on the real, saying, well, why am I way up here in Atlanta? I mean, why I hadn't been down to Atlanta? And my dad is telling him, that's going to be a story for your dad to tell you. I want your dad going to break all that down and what happened since you 15 now. You hooping, you playing basketball, you're interested in girls, high school life is hitting, and other young men who have their fathers and the circle of other young men, the pecking order is starting to come into play when you leaving the house. And now the things that your mom say, she don't have any tools for that. And so my dad is telling them, hey, your dad is going to break this down to you, what happened and why you all the way up there. So I'm talking to him back then, and I started to shed light on what happened. And now he can put logic to it. And he's saying the internet himself. He even asked me, what do I think about Andrew Tate, stuff like that. So he's watching the internet. And he's like, yeah, I know about Andrew Tate. Had a black dad, was in Chicago, but his mom and them took him, his brother, to London. And he was like, I was thinking that's something like his situation. So I broke it down and gave it to him. And he couldn't believe it. What happened, how she came up to my job, all of that stuff. And then I just hit him with the, come on, let me get a WhatsApp, download WhatsApp on your phone. Let me direct text you the news articles. Let me text you to police report. Let me text you the court stuff, the court's hearings, the motions. That I started giving them the recordings from the court when we went to trial, all of that. He got it all on the text, on the WhatsApp. So he watching the videos. He hearing what his mom saying about in court and this and that, and then he know what $1,100 a month mean now in today's time and money, and he can compare it to what the shoes he won't cost in the video games, and now he realizing. And she went through the phone, Judge Palmer, saw all of that. I sent them her criminal background stuff, how she been married before, the fraud. I told him what been played on me. And now he saw it. She went through the phone and saw all that stuff. Boom, put everybody on call block. My dad, mom, me, everybody. So I didn't talk to him again to the beginning of this football season this year. I'm calling. And boom, I called from a block number and he answered the phone. And I said, yeah, that's me. He said, yeah, I made the football team. We on the way to the game on the bus or whatnot. And I said, wow, y'all on give me the information. Let me pull it up online. He said, yeah, the game packed because Cooper Flag at the game. This the high school Cooper Flag went to up in Philly, Jersey, borderline. I said, oh. So he said, yeah, the ESPN gonna be covering and all that for the high school because this Cooper Flag High School and he coming back for homecoming. And I said, all right, call me after the game. I'm about to go on and log on and get the family to log on, and we're gonna watch the game live. All right, cool. Boom, I tell them get off the phone because the coach is gonna see you. You don't supposed to be answering the phone on the bus anyway. You know, I played high school football, so I'm telling them get focused on the game. A, B, C, and D. He said he loved me. Da 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 da. So I'm thinking, all right, he done made it on that football team. A, B, C, and D, and this is gonna be a window to come in, to move in. Block all the way from there. Never answer the phone again. Block calls, private calls, different numbers, all of it back again. Didn't hear from him again, Judge Palmer, until Christmas Day, the other day. Got the call, saw the Philly number, answered the phone, and he said, "Merry Christmas, he loved me, Dad, da 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 da." And I told him, you know, same, and then I went right back and said, "What been going on? Last time I talked to you was the football game, first game of the season. You was on the bus." Oh, he texted me a picture. Also, and then went online and verified and stuff like that. They got the team pictures and stuff. And I said, "You put me on block." I said, "That hurt me more than anything." I said, "Man, I'm out here in the garage talking to you, so nobody in the house can even hear." I said, "I'm so glad to hear." Then I asked him, "Was he all right and all that?" Then I said, "Well, why would you do that or whatnot?" Then I told him from here on out, we're gonna talk every day or whatnot. And then he said he gonna get off the phone or whatnot, and I ain't talked to him. Next day I called him, he didn't answer. Called him the next day, he answered. And I asked him, I said, "Why you didn't answer the day before?" I said, "You saw the text I sent you? I sent him something to set up a Cash App, and I can send the Cash App card come to his address so he can have the Cash App debit card in his pocket, and boom, and I can just put money on the Cash App card and know that he's spending it and see where he's swiping it." And I said, "You didn't see the information I sent you to sign up for the Cash App so I can boom, and you can go get the card in the mail." And I said, "We got the same name. The card gonna come in your name." And I said, "Well, why you didn't answer the other day?" I said, "You know, I hit you 3-4 times a day after Christmas and text you." And he really didn't have nothing to say. And I said, "Did your mom have you to call me on Christmas or whatnot?" Because I said, "Well, why all that time you had me blocking, you didn't call me until Christmas Day?" And he didn't have no answer. I said, "Is your mom with you now? Is your mom around?" And he said, "Yeah." And then I heard her. Then I got a hang up. And what's the day? Today is the 30th. And I've been calling my dad, different family members, couldn't get them back on the phone. So that's a ploy to hit me with try to throw an emotional tornado at me on Christmas morning. And then allow me to let me know that he's playing football. I'm showing y'all how ugly with the psychological games that's being played. Show me that he's playing football. Cut. Call on Christmas Day. Call on Christmas Day for what? They say, "Oh, it's presents. Oh, we got money for you." I text the Cash App card just to see. He didn't answer that day, but then the next day he answered. I said, "Wow, this is her." Because then when I text and say, "Setting up the Cash App for you," then the next day he answered. So I'm just showing a young man that might be watching and think this just be BS and isolated situations. Nah, this is something yoga going through. Now y'all see why Judge Palmer say I'm traveling the world. Yeah, I had to go start another family. Get with a woman that want to have a family that's around her father, her mother, her aunties, her uncles that got families and married. And that's the thing in their family. We married, we together, we family. And maybe it's because of the laws and the system and the environment. They're in the third world. We're in the third world where the laws not where you can marry your husband, and then if you want to blow up the relationship just for no fault, just because your homegirls told you something, your husband like I did, your husband get a promotion at the job and started making $45,000 more than what he was making. And then after that, within 6 months, boom, I was in the state where you can just leave. And then they automatically, hey, you should get 25%. So this is what's going on real time, and I'm sharing this with y'all guys real time. I know you can hear the authenticity, the hurt, the pain in my voice, but it's to be around the holidays or whatnot. and it's not. I've written it off. I ran it off and walked away a long time, but this is just confirmation that it was what I thought it was. Because if all he's seen is her lying and manipulating, and now he 15, 16 trying to get money out of me on certain things and play emotional games, then it's gonna be hard to try to walk him into my household with my new family once he get 18, and then she can stop getting a monthly check for him, and then he see the real her. Then she treat him like she treat me, like, well, it's transactional. I ain't getting no money from you. You need to go to the military, to the college, get out of my. Well, situation is why we open up communication, because she lost the house that her grandmother left her in foreclosure, so she wasn't even paying the taxes on it. And
wait.
That's how I got back in contact with him. He called me the other year, Judge Palm, and said, "Dad, it's real bad." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, the roof caving in, it's been leaking, They labeled the house unlivable. We got to move out the house." Then I said, "What?" And that's what sparked us up to back getting into communication. She pulled the emergency plug. After all that time, she called. And then what I did was, me and my family, we went online, and the house was up for sale. And my dad said, oh my God, and right now you can go to Zillow.com and see the house, and you know how Zillow show each room of the house when it's for sale, and the top rooms, just like my son told me, that you see the sheetrock caved in on the floor from where it's been leaking. And then they went down to the second floor. It's one of the row houses up there in Philly. You know, they got them 3-story row houses, all brick. Grandmama left it. Granddad was a Purple Heart, and Mr. Horace was Purple Heart in World War II. Left that house, and his only child, his daughter, this is her daughter, which is my son's mother.
Hey, and the address to that house?
Yeah, 914 Arch Street, Norristown, Pennsylvania. Y'all can look right now.
Wait, hold on. Let me put it 914
Arch Street.
Arch, ARCH.
Yep, Norristown, 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 Pennsylvania. Zip code is 941 zip code. It's on Zillow, 3-story house. It's right there across from the recreational center with the swimming pool. That's why I told him how to swim.
Again, Norris.
Norris, Norristown, Pennsylvania. That's like up there, Lower Marion, where Bill Cosby stay at, Montgomery County, on the north side of Philly.
All right, y'all look it up, Cows Gang.
Yeah, that house, or whatever. And then this what caused him to call me. Said, we got an emergency move, A, B, C, and D. He didn't know that I knew that his mother went back up there, and she just ran for city council of Norristown this past last year. And she ran for city councilwoman of Norristown and won. And guess what happened? The day she was supposed to get sworn in, the sheriff of Montgomery County, they arrested her with the mayor. And guess what? She ran for city council, and she left from Philadelphia. This before I knew this about her. She concealed this from me. She left from Philly back in 2000, 98, 99, because she was working for Defects and got arrested for fraud and hooking all her homegirls up with food stamp checks in Section 8 that weren't supposed to be eligible for it. And she got in trouble up there. Then that's why she came to Atlanta.
Oh,
yep. And then and what happened was she ran for city councilwoman, won, and she wasn't supposed to do that because you're already a felon for government embezzlement. So she lied on the application to run for city councilwoman. And all this happened. It made the news up there in Philadelphia. And at the same time, she was getting foreclosed on the house. This is what prompted my son to call me. He had to change schools. He was at Norristown High School, but it was so embarrassing. He not even at that school anymore. So he had to call me and say, Dad, it's bad. We got to move. Plus, Mama on the news. And we looked it up. We went right down live. If you look up City Council, Norristown City Councilwoman, I ain't trying to say her name. Yeah, it's in the newspapers. That's online. And so all of this was embarrassing. So I said, well, okay, where y'all moving to? They didn't move with a man. Yep, that's the house. 916 Arch Street, 3 levels. and there you go. If you click on the different rooms, you're going to see upstairs where it was leaking and the roof was caved in.
I don't know why I had to download the screenshot. It wouldn't let me.
Yep, her grandma from South Carolina and her granddad left that house. He's in World War II. He fought coming from and they didn't give him the GI Bill. He protested and a lot of different stuff. Cause he went and I read his memoirs in that house. Cause he was passed when I started talking to her back in 2008. And I went up there when the son was born, went up there and I read his manuscripts, his books, his handwriting notes that he wrote about the war, about after the war, about the GI Bill, how the government didn't get a black soldier's GI Bill. He done took a bullet for this country, and other white soldiers got houses up there in Philly, and he up there paying a mortgage. Like real talk. So when we talk about reparations, and I told my son that, I said, you got a real claim for reparations. Your granddad, Purple Heart, and he didn't get his GI Bill, and that house on 916 Arch Street should have been paid for by the federal government, just like the Caucasian soldiers in World War II. But anyway, let me get back to the story, fellas. So I'm showing y'all this real talk. When you click on that house, you go up to the pictures of the house, you're going to see like, yeah, the ceiling is caved in, it was leaking. And she ran for city councilwoman in Norristown. And then the day they swore in, she tried to get sworn in. The sheriff and them handcuffed her and all of that because she was a convicted felon up there 20 years ago of stealing government funds when she was a government employee. And so all of this, she didn't like that I showed that when my son, when she went through the phone, she saw that me and my family, we've been watching everything from afar, everything that's been going on. And for me to give it all to him on the WhatsApp and text and videos, she didn't like that. So that's what caused it to cut off. But this is what caused him to contact me without her knowing that she had made the news on the city council thing and got arrested, and that they had an emergency move out of the house. Because he always thought that his grandma left the house for him. That's what his grandma would tell him when he was 5 and 6, and it was already paid for. So he was confused, like, well, why are we losing it? Why we got to move if it's already paid for? And she wouldn't tell him. She just told him we got to move. She ain't had no car. She got into a car accident.
She probably made the father change the wheel around and put her name on it. You know how these bitches do. Listen,
ain't no telling. So this is how we got back in communication. Because of this. Yeah, because of this emergency. So that's what made him pick up the phone and say, and then I asked him, I said, your mom had a boyfriend, a guy staying there at 96 at that house with y'all in your grandma's house. He said, yeah, she don't talk to him no more. She put him out. So I said, oh, so she put him out. So probably ain't no telling with that. And then the guy that they moved with, they moved to King of Prussia. So that's on right there by where Bill Cosby them, and that's a KOP, kind of nice over there, the King of Prussia Mall. They got a Whole Foods and stuff. Then I said, okay, well, how y'all affording to stay over there? They staying with a guy, and he 80 years old. So my son, yeah. So my son tells me, so I said, who y'all staying with? Mr. Such and Such. So I said, hold on, Mr. Such and Such, do he got kids your age? Because I'm trying to find out how the housing situation looking. If it's older kids gonna be there bullying you, somebody can touch you, all of that. Do we got daughters there? You don't need to be your mom moving with somebody got a daughter, a teenage daughter, and then bringing you all of that. I'm talking to him trying to find out. He tell me, no, Mr. Such and Such son is like 35 years old, 40. I'm like, that's my age. He like, yeah, he got grown kids. He got grandkids my age. I'm like, oh, well, how old is he? He tell me he 80 something. So y'all peep gang. She done lost the house, got arrested, tried to run for city councilwoman. They told her she can't do that. You got a felony up here 20 years ago for stealing from the government, embezzlement. And now she end up a real quick move with an 80-plus-year-old man with a 16-year-old son. That's what's going on. And then blocking me, then had him to call me Christmas Day after blocking me after the first game of the football season. Now the whole season over with. Now you call me Christmas and say Happy Christmas.
No, they call to get a handout.
Yes. And then the next day when I say, okay, we're gonna talk tomorrow, we're gonna talk every day from here on out, son. And then the next day you don't answer. But then at night when I text you and put in there, I'm trying to set you up a cash app, and we're gonna send a debit card to your address and all that. Then the next day when I call, you answer. Yes, so I'm showing these other men and young men, because we don't talk about this and what's going on. This is the real time, real life game that I'm going through. And I can I have any assets lined up, saved up for him? Can I have a house a duplex house, buy a little $20,000 house down in the country by one of the HBCUs, Savannah State, Fort Valley State, Albany State, Alabama State. Go buy a cheap house down there for 20, 50,000. Me and my dad, my brothers and stuff, go fix it up, put some college student tenants in it, then put it in his name. Then when he get 18, he already got a house in his name, LLC, with tenants in the business. Do I do that? No, I can't do that like I'm gonna do for my other kids. Little small stuff like that. No, I can't do that. Why? Because we already see what's going on. He's been taught by the mother to skim through me for transactions.
That's what I was waiting to hear, man, because I thought you falling for that sucker shit.
No, I cannot leave her. No, I can't do what I'm doing for my new family. My new family, them easy little ways to make little. I'm putting y'all onto a game. Then your son or daughter can go into a business, and no, I don't have to have no business to rival these big corporations. But I got a business that I can throw onto my child as soon as they get 18, and it's shooting them $1,500 a month, and it's increasing in price over 5 or 10 years. They can pull some equity out of it, and then all they gotta do is manage it, and it ain't no competition where they got to go out and buy advertisement and radio commercials and TV commercials to get business. No, so I can't leave that, and that's the type of way I was talking to him. That's why I was waking them up saying, hey, that's why I got to show you the truth of how you not even in Atlanta no more. Then I gave him the link to the house I had him in. I can show y'all the house I had him in. Go to 1250 Vonda Lane. I'll show y'all the house where she left out a 3-story house in Atlanta, brand new subdivision. It's 1250 1250 Vonda, Vonda Lane, Mableton, Georgia. Mabton, Mableton, Mableton. There you go. 2-story house up on the hill. That's what. There you go. Finished. I had a red deck on the back, brand new. That's back in 2009, 2010. Yes, when he was born. So I sent him links to all of this. Showed him the house he was in. Had my mama there standing as a netting. Yep, them pictures in there. The fireplace. All of that. Yes. Yoga got that while she was pregnant. While she was pregnant, Yoga, boom, boom, made moves, jumped into that. I showed him. Huh? You say what?
What happened to the house? You sold it when she left?
There you go, the red back I told you. No, brother, no. I lost that house. She came up to the job after she bounced. She just packed up. My mom was there, woke me up at 1 a.m. I come from all the way upstairs in the top bedroom, the master bedrooms. I'm knocked out because I've been working a 12-hour job. So I got the new damn position, man. I got the corner office. I got the corner office downtown Atlanta looking at Centennial Olympic Park. I'm talking about pulling up in the new Infiniti, got her the new Volvo, got mama as the nanny, got 16 employees. I'm working 12-hour days. Boom. I'm right there, that cul-de-sac right there, all white folks. That's Cobb County. Ain't no kick those. The white police officers in Cobb County, Atlanta, so racist. That's where you want to stay when you want it safe. So this is 2009, 2010. She comes up to the job. I'm next door. Remember I told you the story? I'm next door at the Atlanta Falcons where Arthur Blank did a job fair for the veterans. And since I was working at a college, I'm the director. We came up because we got scholarships and stuff for the veterans to get in school. I'm next door at the Georgia Dome with the Atlanta Falcons signing people up for school. My cell phone started blowing up. Hey, your baby mama up here seemed like she got a gun in her purse, talking about she looking for you, and she going around the whole office. Folks running. We didn't call the police. It's like that. I'm like, what? These are my homeboys that I got hired and they went to college with me. I tell them, hey, grab her, take her in my office. They're like, hey, it look like she got that thing in the purse. What? That's what's going on. So I got blackballed from the whole industry. They don't play when the spouses come up to a job. They had to evacuate the school, stuff like that, fellas. So I worked at a college. That, you know how right now somebody comes to the college campus with a gun, they shut down the campus? That happened. The next day, them people fired me. They had to shut down the campus because my baby mama coming up there. They don't care if she got postpartum or whatever with a newborn, doing all that. Next day I was gone. And every other college I tried to get hired to in the region the next 2 years would not touch me. I couldn't even get a consultant job with the colleges. I'm talking about after having the highest numbers, had banging out. We was a cash cow at that school. My admissions team, how many people we were recruiting. I got sent down to St. Thomas, the top in the company.
And what was the reason why she was doing that shit?
Listen, now I come to find out after all this time, the home girl that was from Norristown with her, healthy chick, kind of big chick. The chick was wearing Timberlands and stuff back then in 2009. And that homegirl popped up and stuff after she got pregnant. She started talking to her. That homegirl was a lesbian.
Oh.
Found out my baby mother at that time. My son, I didn't know. Her husband, I never met him. She was married to a guy down in Atlanta. He was a high school principal. He's still the high school principal. And he got a divorce from her. Her name used to be his last name. And I ran into him and he saw everything what was going on online. And he pulled me to the side and told me why he divorced her. And I said, oh, she do have that friend back up there from Philly, that heavyset, light-skinned, Puerto Rican-looking chick. That's the Butch chick. So both of them, that's what was going on. A lot of these chicks is bisexual, got girlfriends, want to be with a woman, but they want a kid. And they throw this front out. And that's why she ran back to Philly. She ran back to Philly to be with the girl. And the girl, the chick, the Puerto Rican chick, got a son too. Was working in the factory with a factory job. That's why she wore Timberlands. And I ran into her ex-husband. He laid that on me. And so after talking to my son, I said, what happened to your auntie Teresa that your mom used to have around with all the time and keeping you and stuff? He said, oh, my mama fell out. They don't even speak no more. And then I told my son the truth about that. I said, now you see about all the LGBT stuff going on more? Or I ain't, calling my son name. And he said, yeah. I said, now you think about your auntie Teresa. He said, yeah. I said, yeah, what woman yeah, she wear Timberland boots and all that on that Philly stuff. I said, don't you dress like the Philly guys with the beards? And this is him talking at 15. Now he able to put it together.
Yeah,
so
but he's still manipulated, man. He's still falling for that goofy shit.
Oh, no, he is. But every time I interact with him, I try to break him out of it as much as possible. I try to give him real scenarios where he can look at. And I let them know, I say, ain't there some of them LGBTs up there at your school with all the purple and pink and green hair? Yeah. I say, ain't they trying to dress like the dudes? So they wearing all the NBA shoes and they wearing Jordans and baggy jeans. I said, any chick walking around with old school Jordans? He said, yup, they do. Then I said,
hey, G, how look up that councilman? You said look up I want to see that councilwoman. How she the article.
The article of the councilwoman that ran for Norristown City Councilwoman last year in 2024 and did not make the council seat because of prior felony arrest in the same city.
I looked that up.
Put in 2024 Norristown City Council elections. 2024 Norristown, Pennsylvania City Council election. City Councilwoman gets elected, but does not take the seat. Put in Montgomery County, Norristown, Pennsylvania, 2024 City Councilwoman election. Y'all start seeing what's up. Yeah, so she done ran for and all of this. I did not know, fellas. I done bought that house I showed y'all. Made moves on the house.
Hey, her name begins with a T, right?
With a D.
No, this is October 2024. It says.
And another city councilwoman had to come back because she won a seat, but she couldn't take it. So they asked the old city councilwoman to come back and do another term. Yep, she went to go get sworn in, and they played games with her since she played games with them. You're going to go out there and file the application, try to run for public office when 20 years ago you got arrested and went to jail for stealing out the defects food stamp person and you got caught for stealing for hooking all your girlfriends up in Norristown. It was like 68 counts of different homegirls she hooked up in Norristown with food stamps, live 6 and 8 chicks and all of that. back in the late 90s and early 2000s. And I sent my son all of the court files from Montgomery County. I said, I just pulled this from the courthouse, son. What you looking at? All them names, your mama different friends and people she went to high school with that she hooked up with government checks.
This one talking about elder abuse fraud. Is that what she got caught up in?
Oh shit. That was on the now I told y'all the grandmama left the house.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I see Tiffany Hindley.
This
is somebody else.
Yeah, put in see, I'm not trying to say the name because the name will take you directly to it. Put in you put in Norristown, Pennsylvania, city council woman 2024 city council elections. What's in the Montgomery Gazette, the Montgomery County Gazette.
Yeah, it's still coming with this Tiffany.
Hold on, Judge Palmer. Hold on. My bad. I forgot about this. Look backstage.
Look backstage.
Yeah. Put that in, city councilwoman, Norristown, Pennsylvania.
City councilwoman.
You see that backstage?
I don't see shit backstage.
Man, go backstage to the comments. You don't see that?
Oh, in the comment. Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. I forgot how to do that.
I put a 1 for test.
Hold on, fuck. I forgot to do that. How to do that shit. That's how long I've been doing it backstage.
Just click.
I see it. Oh, okay. So I just type her name in. All right. I got you. Dumb bitch.
Gonna run for city councilwoman and all of that craziness. And see, I'm not for let me go get lawyers, let me go and get them now. I can get them and get custody. And I got a false allegation waiting on me. He been trained by her. He been seeing what she been doing. How can I bring him in my house?
I wouldn't let him come to my house because I wouldn't trust that. I personally.
And I'm like, okay, I just send the money because you're gonna blow up my situation.
Yeah, he can't come to my house. Nah.
You see what's going on?
I'm trying to find. I got the name. Yeah, he doing right not to put her name out because she can sue or get him called with doxing and go to court and all that shit. So I get it. But if I find the motherfucker, ain't got nothing to do with it. But I can't see shit on this bitch.
And put councilwoman after that, Norristown.
Right, Norristown.
Yeah.
Right? Got a name. City councilwoman, Norristown, PA, 2024 gets arrested, right? Or wins, let me see, win election. Now I see it on Facebook. Motherfucker running from but I don't see no article. This her right here. Yep, she ran for 4th district. This her right here. But I don't see about the charge though. Let me see something. That's unfortunate. Trying to find it. See if I can find all that's fucked up. But hey, at least he said he ain't falling for the okie doke. He just called when he need help. Shit. Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to Yoga for putting it out there. But yeah, that's what happened. Now she basically struggling and fucked up. Then with 80-year-olds, now motherfucker wanna give him the call daddy for handouts because he got it. Can't make this shit up. But like I was saying, these baby mama terrorists destroy our children, and they're gonna continue to destroy our children. So yeah, what I want y'all to do is to put the boot emojis in this motherfucker, because I'm finna get the fuck out of here. But we gotta boot these motherfuckers out of our lives. This baby mama terrorist got her son locked up, and he gonna be doing time. With charge him and two other teens getting charged as adults for killing a 13-year-old just because. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tuning in. I will be live tomorrow. New Year's, I'm not sure, but New Year's Eve, I will be live. But yeah, this is definitely an unfortunate situation. This is what these baby mama terrorists do, and that's all they want to do is destroy. And it's all because they hate you, man. They hate you because you're not with them no more. You moved on. You got a new family. You got a new wife. You living life better. You're not suffering no more. You wash your hands and move on. You know what I mean? They raise killers and gangbangers and carjackers. That's what they do. These are the pillars of the community that fucks up our generational wealth and always bring generational curse.
I built that nigga.
When they run around talking about that's my child, my son, my daughter, all they saying is
I built that nigga.
That's what they saying. I built that nigga.
I built that nigga.
Yeah, it ain't about nothing else.
I built that nigga.
Because I built that nigga.
I built that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be live tomorrow. And I'm gonna put this on Victim of Volunteer, man. So yeah, I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck this piece of shit ass baby mama terrorist. Peace.
Hey, look, you ain't paid my motherfucking rent for 9 months. Hell nah, I don't want no motherfucking sex. I'm Mr. Palmer, bitch. I don't do that sucker shit. Better have my motherfucking money. Punk ass bitch.
What I don't understand, how you be so strong and be so independent and be a bum.
Bum bitch.
You got help from government daddy and you get them PPP loans. Yet you haven't paid shit, so you need to get gone. You haven't paid your fucking rent for a whole 9 damn months.
hell no. Got my crib all smelly and nasty from trash and blunts. Oh, hell no. Fuck this, get the fuck out. Fuck you being homeless and the least wanted. Here's your eviction notice, so yeah, you need to get the fuck out of here. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Evicted. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot.